Hey there, Black Friday 2023 is around the corner and I'm going to give you some updates on the Ultrahuman Ring Air. I'm making this video because I made a video about the Ultrahuman Ring Air earlier in the year. Since then I've run 2 marathons in it and worn it pretty much every day, all the time, apart from when it was charging. Now, as it's Black Friday around the corner, Ultrahuman have a Black Friday deal. They also sent me something called their DarkCharger, and they also introduced 4 upgrades to the sensor data that they collect with the Ultrahuman Ring Air. And in this video, I'm going to go through all of them. First things first, the discount code. There's $50 off the Ultrahuman Ring Air during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and a bit of time either side. And if you put the code Barry50, Barry50 into the app, you'll get a $50 discount. So it's down from $349 to $299 for a limited period. Secondly, Ultrahuman sent me a DarkCharger. It's beautifully packaged. I saw it on the website for I think 49 bucks. This is it here. It comes in this very lovely big box. And it does exactly what this does, which is the smaller original charger that comes with the ring. And so it's bigger, there's a larger light, and it charges reasonably quickly. I mean, it works faster, but not fast enough to be worth $49. And actually, it's no longer on sale. So I'm not quite sure why they sent it to me. It's really nice to have. It's beautifully packaged, as is all of the Ultrahuman products I've seen. So yeah, curious that. But anyway, it's nice to have, but not essential. What is really good about the Smart Ring generally is that the software, the app on the phone is really good, and they keep introducing new things. So there's a limit in time to what they can do in terms of that. There's only a limited number of sensors and there's only so much data you can juggle, but some of the new ones are really well worth investigating. And they are cardiovascular, zones, then there is a workout mode in beta, and then there is a stimulant window, and I'll go through them in that order. And the last one is probably the most interesting, and I haven't seen anywhere else. Okay, so we'll open the Ultrahuman app here, and I'll stick it up there. But you can see as I go down at the top, actually, you'll see stimulant window, but we'll sort of go through them as we go along. First of all, the cardiovascular fitness. So it says I'm at 47, my Garmin says I'm 48, but I can scan back through the days, and actually my Garmin doesn't change very frequently, but it's 48, 47 running along. So that is really useful to get. I'm really interested in my VO2 max, and I'll probably do more tests on that, but it goes down. Says I have an excellent VO2 max for a 60-year-old male, and my resting heart rate, oh, I'm in elite. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, it does that. It's actually really useful. And again, I don't have to turn on anything. I don't have to turn off anything. It's simply there all the way in the background. So yeah, that's nice to get. So that's the cardiovascular. Zones is kind of, zones is kind of strange. So if I go to my person, I have zones. So I set up zones. I called it Old Man Ringer because I just like bad puns. But anyway, as far as I can see with zones, I'm never going to use zones. I think it's a little bit like Strava. I would share this with somebody else. That could be very useful if I'm, I'm reasonably fit and I'm trying to, I have a lot of smart technology, but it could be 2 people in a house who just one wants to do a walking challenge with the other, and it could be really, really useful for that, but it wouldn't really apply for me. But I think in that sort of scenario where you've got 2 friends who are battling it out, I could see, I'm afraid I might get started and battle it out with somebody. Anyway, that's what zones are. So we go back to the 2 really useful ones. So workout mode is in beta. It is on Android and iOS. I checked. So you click on the timeline, pick an event activity. So pick out workout. So workout, and then start workout. Now, I tried this, and when you're running, this is difficult to do. I started it off at the start of a marathon, and then I pressed all the wrong buttons, and it didn't work in the end. Here it is, outdoor running start. So you can see a nice 3D image of roughly where I live. You can see there's that oval thing, the big donut is a gasometer near me. So I can press start, and away we go in 3, 2, 1. You can see how this would be tricky to start for a marathon. But where I think it would really work really well is indoor cycling. So if I was on, or even on a treadmill, where I could put the phone down, start and do all that. So yeah, so that's the, I'm going to end the workout. But that, I think that is useful. But the one, not enough data. The one that is really useful was up the top here, which is the stimulant restriction window. This is really interesting. This is where they're taking the data and pushing it a bit. But essentially, and I drank a cup of coffee about 5 minutes ago, and it's it's 2:40 in the afternoon, or no, it's 1:40, and I really need to get to bed early tonight. Long story. But anyway, there's downers. Essentially, up the top, you see this little diagram with the sort of tailing off, and it tells me that basically after 11 a.m. I have to be careful with my stimulants, and it gives me a sort of window, and you can see I'm halfway through the window where I should be avoiding stimulants. But what's really good is they talk about the ones that aid sleep. So, I mean, I suppose a lot of these you've remembered: warm milk, almond milk, things like that, peppermint tea. I shouldn't be having any caffeinated beverages. If I wasn't in the window for the not taking the caffeinated beverages, these would light up. But you can see that a white tea, 0.75 hours before the stimulant window, and so on, black tea, and it tells you the milligrams of caffeine in them. Mountain Dew, 1.23 hours. Instant coffee, which I just had, 1.87 hours. Small cappuccino, 2.5, and on it goes. It goes down to cold brew, and a 5-hour energy. You shouldn't have 7.17 hours before I think the stimulant window closes. Now, I've taken 5-hour energy when I drove from Chicago to Mississippi, having flown from Ireland and driven around for most of the previous day. It works. So of the four, the stimulant window is easily my favorite, followed by I like the cardiovascular. I like giving you the VO2. That is really good. I like the idea of the zones. It won't work so much for me, but I could see it being really useful. And the workout beta is quite useful if I was doing a lot of indoor cycling and I didn't have smartwatches. But again, it's all too welcome because, again, with a ring, you don't really have to do anything. There is very little start, stopping, or anything. It's measuring it all in the background. In short, I'm really enjoying the Ring. I really like the new pieces of software that they're bringing to the experience. I'm looking forward to more of them. I'm delighted there's no subscription and it's cheaper on Black Friday. So don't let me hold you back. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you did, it would be great if you'd hit the like button. As always, there'll be lots of stuff in the description below, and I'll happily answer any questions you put into the comments. There'll be a big blue subscribe button popping up there. It's ready videos there. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, just keep running along.